Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is author DS Spice. I'm giving you something on law of attraction techniques every weekend. Now today's technique on the manifestation is all about diversity. Okay, the step one in the manifestation technique diversity is that the universe doesn't differentiate between what you say yes and what you say no. If you're saying something or if you're feeling something with intensity, this is what the universe is gathering its attention to. A yes is as good as saying a no. Okay, it's your intensity. So the universe doesn't differentiate between yes and no. It is the attention to the subject. So what is the attention that you're giving to the subject? Are you giving the attention to the subject of what is happening to you currently, or are you giving the attention to something that you want your desire to manifest on? So that is what you need to give your attention to. So that is step one. Now step two is anything and everything that feels good. Why does it feel good? Because you are in alignment with it and the universe is in alignment with your desires. Now, whatever feels good does feel good since you are in alignment with it. Anything that doesn't feel good because you're not in alignment with something that you desire. Okay, so agreement with yourself is required to be in alignment. You don't have to get any consensus from anyone to be in agreement with what you desire. The universe has given you like a lot of choices, lot of permutations and combinations are there in front of you. It is your choice to pick the one that you need to give an attention to and go further and further into it. Okay, so step two is what, again, let me say, whatever feels good since you are in alignment with it, and anything that doesn't feel good because you are not alignment with something that you desire. Agreement with yourself is what's required to be in alignment, and it does not need any agreement with anyone else. Okay, so that's step two. Now step three, in order to achieve whatever you desire, is between you and your desire. You desire something, you are bound to achieve it. Okay, you don't need consensus from anyone. It's you and your desire, and the universe will get it to you depending upon the intensity of your desires. Okay, so when there is a diversity of interests, at that point of time you choose your preference. Like when you go to a grocery store, you have so many grocery store or whatever, a perfume shop where you get varieties of perfumes, but there are so many thousands of them, but you choose your preference and you go with it. You choose it. It doesn't need to match with anyone else. It's your preference. You go with it and you go with your desire to buy it. It's the same way with the universe. So in order to achieve what you desire, it's only between you and your desire, and it doesn't require consensus with anyone else. So when there is a diversity of interests, you choose your preference. You don't need consensus from anyone to agree with your idea. It's your idea to buy that perfume. I'm just giving a very simple example, but your manifestation could be something that's related to prosperity, health, achievement, anything else. So when you are choosing that perfume in the perfume shop, it is your desire to buy that because you like that perfume, that scent. You like it, you love it, and so you spend and you buy it. So it's the same way. You choose your preference. You don't need consensus from anyone to agree with your idea, and you will achieve your desires irrespective of whoever is in agreement with you or not in agreement with you. You'll achieve your desires, and no one else is necessary. But you need to be grateful that there are so many choices around you. There are so many people who are there around you with their different perspectives, different views, different choices, different alternatives. You need to be grateful that you're not stuck with choice A, choice B. You're stuck with A to Z and different permutations of choices, so that you can launch your desire of what is your preference. You do not have limited options. You have an abundance of options to choose from. So you will achieve your desires, and no one else is necessary. But be grateful that they all helped you launch these rockets of desires in order to achieve your goal. So that is step number 3. Now, step number 4. Now, how anyone feels about you. Anyone feels about you, then think that you are a little bit crazy. That's what most of the people would think about. Think about an author like me. Okay, how anyone feels about you isn't your business at all. It isn't your business. Now, with diversity, you have more choices. With diversity, you have more choices, and since you have more choices, you have more power. You are not restricted by a single thing or single step that's not empowering you towards your goal. You're not restricted. You're not forbidden by something. You step on something that you desire, and then there are so many thousands of ways to reach wherever you want to reach. Okay, so how anyone feels about you isn't your business at all. So with diversity, you have more choices and more power, and use all these coordinated conversations. Now, coordinated conversations is something like you are interested on a perfume. For example, if you're going to a shop, you're interested in a perfume, so that's your perfume of choice. Then you speak to the concerned salesperson, and you buy the perfume, isn't it? That's a sort of a coordinated conversation towards your goal of buying that perfume. So in the same way, coordinated conversations are something that you are having with people whom the universe has brought itself as a cooperative component for you to achieve what you want to desire. So use coordinated conversations all to your advantage, thinking and focusing deliberately. You deliberately think a thought of what, not what is, of what you want to achieve. Okay, so deliberately start thinking, focusing on that, and build your energy, your emotions on something that is in the near future, that is your manifestation. So do not think about the is. If you think about what is in front of you, is what you're going to get every time. But think about something, or daydream is the best way that I use. Daydream about something that where you will be, and use your emotions. That's it. You don't need to have take extra action steps. Your universe is going to guide you depending upon the emotions where you feel more intense about. So how any let me explain again the last step. How anyone feels about you isn't your business at all, and with diversity you have more choices and more power, and use the coordinated conversations, thinking and focusing deliberately, and use the laws of the universe to your advantage to gain momentum in the direction of your manifestation. So, guys, yet another Saturday today, and today's manifestation technique was all about diversity, and I'll get back to you again next week, next Saturday, on one more manifestation technique. I'm an amateur in these YouTube videos, and yeah, but I do like to spend some time. It doesn't take much of my time to do this. So yeah, thank you for subscribing to my channel, and I'll get back to you again next week. Bye for now.